Well, I'm here with my brother, my inspiration. Damn sure can bet you is a lot younger than me, but yet I want to be like him when I grow up. Mr. Marquell Bridges.
Thank you.
Well, Marquell,
I'm honored, brother.
I wasn't as down with what was happening to Black America, Black Mississippians, and I ran across an injustice happened to a 15-year-old boy, Rasheem McMillan, and there's your name, your voice, and all things went through Marquell Bridges. And when I couldn't get you, it was because you were with these families. What families are you working with? I know there's Monica Cameron.
Damian Cameron's mom, Rasheem Carter, Rasheem McMillan. We're still fighting for justice for LaMelo Parker on the civil side. Michael Corey Jenkins, the Jenkins family. Monterio Gibson. Yep, the black FedEx driver in Brookhaven. Miss Bridget London Hall. Miss Amara Gayton. Glenn the Foster family, Glenn Foster Jr.
How far over the border did that happen at that Alabama jail?
I want to say Carrollton.
Okay.
It happened in Carrollton, Alabama. Yep, the city of Carrollton. Who else? I know I'm forgetting somebody, and that's gonna make it infuriating. So I apologize, but any family that wants my help, any family that's not afraid to fight, I'm gonna fight with them as long as they fight and lend my expertise, my know-how, and just my willingness to serve.
It's not a stretch to say there's a genocide going on down here.
Definitely.
In Mississippi. There's a lot of attack on black life directly, an assault.
Definitely. A full assault from various ways. They're attacking us. If you look at House Bill 1020 in Jackson, a 98.6% black city, they're trying to take their right to elect public officials, to elect judges, and make it be by the Attorney General and the Public Safety Commission. So 2 white people over a 98% black community. In every aspect, from policing to the Congress, to the governor, Tyrese, it's just been an attack on black life. Jackson going without water. How does that happen when every mayor of Jackson for the past 10 to 15 years has asked for the fund, asked whatever the serving governor was for the funds to fix the water system? You don't lose all water capacity in the entire city off a year or 2 or 3 or 4. This is a problem that has been, they knew it was deteriorating and they did not care because the residents are black.
And there's nobody to reach out and get help from because they're all white and they're all getting ready for Confederacy Heritage Month in April.
Exactly. And see, this is why what works in other places doesn't work here. In other places, all they have to do is just get it past the racist police department or the racist individuals who doing it. Just go higher up. When you go higher up in Mississippi, that motherfucker's racist too. So you're damned if you don't. When you make it all the way to the governor, he just doesn't sign off on the bill to help the poor people. It's not just about race. I want to be very clear on that. That what we're fighting is about class. If you're under a certain tax bracket, you might as well be black, because that's how they treat you. You're subject to the same policing. They hitting you with the same tickets that you can't afford to pay, keeping you in the same poverty-stricken environment, corralling you. It's a classism now, more than racism. It's a couple individuals in the South hanging on to this race thing. That's what we have to eliminate as a human race, period. We have to love each other, but it's classism. When you look at the gap, 400% from employer to employee, when it used to be 40, 44, then 54, as you see in class. Now the employer makes 400 and 500% more than any of its employees. So what they did was, they taught poor whites that although you're struggling, although you can't feed your kids, although you have the worst of the worst, you're still better than the slave.
And you better fear them.
Which was the
And you
black
better
man.
keep them
There
down.
you go. Or they're gonna take
They're gonna take your cookies.
There you go. But you don't have any cookies.
Right, here's some cookies.
Yeah.
Better watch out, that guy's gonna take them.
Yes. So that's how they create. That's why I always tie it into classism. If we could just teach poor white people and poor black people that like you're no different, then we can fight the real problem. But right now we're just trying to get to that point to where we stop racism. So then we can say, hey, these motherfuckers took 6 months to give us $1,200. And then you look at every other country in the world during COVID, and they just took care of their people. Look how long those folks argued while we suffered about, and they told us we couldn't work.
Well, if you look,
So it's crazy, bro. Like for real.
and nothing's changed. They're evolving
Yes.
with the same foundation. You look at the Black Panthers, they're in the 60s, I would say what pushed them over, who knows, but all along, the black people are taking care of themselves, much like they did Black Wall Street.
Rosewood
Segregated,
everywhere.
they got ourselves doing good.
Yeah.
Boom, time to get rid of them.
Yeah.
Well, they're doing good. Well, they started letting poor white children come to the free health clinics. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
They got the white people now.
Yeah.
Time to kill Fred Hampton.
There you go.
And, yeah.
They fear our unity. They fear our love. They don't fear violence. They love violence. They fear us coming together and loving on each other. And that's what we failed to do as a human race. We failed to come together and love on each other and just say, hey, God put us here to love and help each other. And that's what it is, man. People go through their whole life trying to find their purpose, and it's right in front of their face. Love, God is love. So spread that, and you're operating in His purpose. And that's just what I try to do, love everybody.
Well, while we love everybody, we're going to make a transfer to that card because we got to go to Family Dollar on Pass Road. Marquell, will you tell me what happened on October 6th at the Family Dollar on Pass Road?
On October 6th, 2022, Gulfport, Mississippi Police Department murdered a 15-year-old boy, Jaheim McMillan. They shot him in the back of the head.